Alright, we are here at a unknown apartment building here in Barcelona, Spain, which this is also known as known as the hotel, which is actually which we're actually at the Forget Me Not, which is actually up on level P, which is the second floor, which technically it's level P. And look at this elevator that I just found at this hotel. Look at this. This is actually my very first swing door elevator. Look at this thing. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Look at this. And apparently this elevator, as you can see, is 50 years old. So this is a Eninter elevator, if I'm not mistaken. Before we ride, let's look down the elevator pit. Let me see if I can turn my light on. So you can see down. I'm not sure if you can see the hydraulic piston. I don't know if you can see that well enough, but anyways, let's go ahead and call the elevator. Here it comes. And here it is. Alright, let's go ahead and get in. Look at this elevator right here. This is a very small elevator. Look at the mirror, high. So you can see, I don't know if you can see that well, this is a Eninter elevator if I'm not mistaken. This is a very small elevator. Let's gently make sure the door doesn't slam it. Alright. Get a cab view though, so. This is a very nice elevator. Look at this. Look how small this thing is. This is a very small and tiny elevator. These are the fixtures. The capacity is, this is 300 kilograms. This is a pretty small elevator here. Look at this. So this elevator is 50 years old. This is from, I think, 1975, this was. Alright, anyways, let's go and take this thing for a spin. Let's go up to 4. Here are 4. And interesting about this, the floor buttons actually light up, actually flash, which is like an indicator, which actually tells you what floor you're on. It's pretty cool. Let's go back down to 0. See, watch this. See all the floor buttons flash. You can see that tells you what floor you're on, which is pretty cool. See, you can see every button that flashes, you can see we're passing the floor, which is pretty cool. See, level P is the hotel, which is the Forget Me Not, which this is an apartment building / hotel. And here we are at 0. This is a very nice elevator. Alright, we'll take it on one more ride. Take it on one more ride. It looks like somebody needs to use the elevator, I guess. This is a very cool elevator here. Here we are at 4 again. Watch the level. Alright, I think we'll get off though, just in case if someone needs to use it. So we'll let it close for now. Yep, I guess someone called it, so we can watch it go down. So there's the call button right there. You can see the car top station up top of it. And I'm not sure if you can see the machine up there, as you can see there, and the car top right there. I'm not sure. I think this probably was modernized. And here comes the counterweight right there. Take a look at this. This is a very nice building here, which obviously is an apartment building, which this is obviously a hotel, which is on level P. And there goes the counterweight. And here it comes. If someone's on it, then I'm going to point the camera away. Oh, it stopped at 3. Here it comes. And here it is. Alright, let's go in. I absolutely love this elevator. Look at this. I believe... Ooh, I nearly almost tripped there. Oh my gosh. Gotta watch my step there. Yeah, I believe, judging by the fact, I think this is probably from... I believe this probably was modernized at some point, because I think they probably remodeled the cab, I believe. Because this probably back in the day used to be gated back then, but until then they modernized it. Anyways, get one last view of this thing. These are your fixtures. You can see the floors, you can see is flashing, you can see that tells you what floor you're on. We'll take this one more ride, and then we're going to end a video on P, because that's where the hotel is. Get a view of these fixtures here. You can see the every floor we pass by, as you can see it flashes that tells you what floor you're on, which is pretty cool. I absolutely love this elevator. Look at this. This is my very first. See, it's got your standard inner door on an automated elevator, but swing door on the outside. Pretty cool. And here we are back at 0. And we'll take it on one more ride, and then we're going to end the video on P, because that's where the hotel is. Alright, here we go, take another round trip. Here we go. And here we are at 4 for a third time. Alright, now we'll end a video on P this time. This one we'll watch the buttons flash. And here we are at P, which is the hotel. Alright, let's go and get off. Gotta watch my step though, so. Let's get one last view of this elevator right here. And there's the call button. Alright, let's go ahead and close it up. And there it goes, and that's it.